welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie. In case you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. It's hot, it's terribly hot, it's very sunny. I don't even know if this camera is going to pick up the images as properly as it's supposed to, but you know what, I have to film this video right now before I take a nap. I just came from church about 2 hours ago. I am exhausted, I am tired, and I can't stand the heat anymore. I'm wearing a sweater top because it was a little colder in the morning, so I just decided to wear a sweater top. But here we are under the scorching November sunshine. I don't know when this video is going to go up, but just know currently it's November and it's extremely summery. Here I'm at home, I'm in Eldoret, which would explain why I am back on my throne. But yeah, this is a shoe haul video. It's no surprise to anybody who's been visiting my YouTube channel often that I am obsessed with shoes. It's an obsession at this point, and I have accepted it. I can't stop myself from buying shoes when I actually can. Like, if I have the money and I see some good shoes, best believe I will buy them. So I have about 10 pairs, 9 or 10 pairs here. I haven't really counted them properly, but I know they're 9 or 10. I bought them over some time period, and I figured I'd just share them so that you can also see what I got, and look forward to seeing me styling these shoes in different videos. So without further ado, in case you haven't subscribe to my channel, remember to like this video and to share it in case you love it. So let's get started, let's get straight into it. The first pair of shoes that I have for this particular video is this pair of burgundy shoes that I absolutely love. The try-on is going to be on this side, which is why there's a bigger space on my right. So this pair of burgundy shoes I just recently got when I came back to Eldoret from Nairobi just the other day. It's a beautiful pair of shoes, as you can see. It's in great condition and it's from Daphne. Yeah. So I don't know if you've ever come across shoes from this brand called Daphne, but I've come across a lot, and some of the shoes that I've shared in my haul videos are actually from this brand, which is why I easily notice it. So it's been a while since I got a pair of such pumps, and I really love this because they are court pumps. They have a kitten heel. I used to be that girl who hated anything that was a kitten heel because I loved wearing super high shoes, especially in campus. My friends would wonder why I'm always in heels. But with time, I finished school, I got a job at a hospital. I would run around Eldoret so much, then moved to Nairobi where I was always, up and about. So I had to, settle for more comfortable shoes, and I love it when the heel is there, but it's a small heel. And kitten heels are actually very stylish nowadays. So I love the shoes also because of this detail at the front. It's very nice because this shoe would have otherwise been plain. I think it would have still looked nice, but the design at the top just makes it look better. So I got this just recently. It has no dents, and I am super happy about that. So that's the first pair. The second pair of shoes that I have, oh my goodness guys, if you know me very well, then you know that I love slingback shoes. This is the second pair of shoes that I have for this particular haul video. It's an amazing pair. It's in this blue color. I don't own shoes in such a blue color. Like, I do have blue shoes, I think 2 pairs, but this is just amazing. I love slingback shoes because they give you that Parisian style, especially if they have a chunky heel and the heel is, smaller like this. It's ideal for walking, and for me, any excuse to not wear doll shoes, I'll take it. Like, I choose not to wear doll shoes because I feel like when you wear doll shoes, ballet flats, you just walk anyhow. But such shoes are actually very classy, very nice. So the shoes have no dents, at least not at the top. They are in patent leather. I love them so much because they're in a perfect size 38 and they fit me perfectly. They do have some dents here that you can barely see, but such dents on thrifted shoes are usually because the people who sell the shoes are always throwing them around. At least that's what happens here in Eldoret, because they sell a lot of shoes at a go. So these shoes have actually not been worn. They still have that paper. I don't know if you can see the paper at the bottom. I'm supposed to peel it off, but they are from a brand called Aita. I do not know this brand. It doesn't matter to me. Brands usually don't matter so much. All I care about is that I'm buying good shoes and good clothes. So this is what the shoe looks like at the front. Yeah, and this is the bottom of the shoes. That's the heel size, and they fit me very well. I really love this blue color, and for me, anything that stands out from what I already have, best believe I'll take it. So that was the second pair. I got this pair just yesterday. To think, I'd gone to exchange a pair of shoes that I'd gotten the week before that didn't fit me, and the guy accepted, and I am super happy that all I needed to do was add a few coins to get this pair of shoes. I have no regrets whatsoever. So the third pair of shoes is this one that I stuffed. Let me just remove the stuffing. Let me remove the stuffing so that you're able to see the shoes properly. I won't remove all of it because yeah, it's a lot of work. But anyway, I got this pair of shoes also yesterday when I went to town. I love loafers so much. The week before this, I bought my mom a pair of loafers that didn't fit me, and I just took them with the hopes that she'd love them, and she ended up loving them. So yesterday when I was in town and I ended up getting this pair, I was absolutely happy, like elated and all that, because this is a pair unlike any that I have. I have a lot of loafer shoes, and first of all, the first thing that impressed me was this red bit. If you see something peeking out of the shoes, this is the stuffing, which I do not feel like removing. But this red bit, this red detail is what made me love these shoes so much. They are actually in a size 37. Like this is a 1.5 to 35. I wear to 40. Yeah, but for some reason, this fit me very, very, very well. They do not even, fit snug or anything of the sort. But sometimes, when you're buying shoes, there's a big 37, a small 37, a big 38, a small 38. Yeah, so as you can see, the shoe looks relatively new, although there's just like the blue one, kuna kugongo here, like it looks like it was hit on impact, but that's something they do when they're tossing shoes around, because they're thrifted shoes. So I really love this, and the fact that they're predominantly white means they can go with so much. I also really love this detail here. It feels like cow skin, like it feels like a carpet or a cow skin something, and I really love that it's brown and white. Just makes for the perfect contrast, to this red and golden detail here. So I can't wait to wear these shoes either. I got them from a different place yesterday, and I am so ecstatic about that. Yeah, I had to check that the camera is still recording. So next up I have this pair of shoes. It's an ankle strap pair of shoes that I absolutely love. Again, that thing about a comfortable heel applies here, and these shoes are in a nice apricot color that I absolutely love. This is what they look like at the bottom, obviously been walked in. They are very new. Okay, they look very new at the top with no stains and no dents. But as you can see, the inside part has some tearing, which means the shoes have been used, of course. But this is the tearing that's only in the inside part of the shoes. And who is going to lift my leg up to check if the shoe has any dents or not? All that matters is that when I wear them, they look fabulous. They're also in a size 37. Surprise, surprise. I wear 38, but nowadays I keep getting shoe size 37s that fit me very well. So the thing about this shoe is I got them like last week. I'll need to put some gum here. I got them last week, and when I got home, one side did not have an ankle strap and the other side did. So I felt so bad because I couldn't wear the shoe, like my foot kept coming out. So what I did was I went back to town yesterday, because I've been in Eldoret for some time. I went to town yesterday and I asked them to help me find a shoe strap. They didn't have new shoes, the place where I got this, so it was very hard to come across some good ankle straps that were in this color. So we searched and searched, and every single strap they gave me I hated, and then we finally came across this one, and when I wear this, it actually looks like part of the shoe. It was the best contrasting color they had there. It was also the only shoe that had ankle straps that actually fit inside this. So they gave me these two similar ankle straps from another pair of shoes, a very old pair of shoes, because yesterday they were selling shoes at a throwaway price. Zilikuwa zile za mwisho zimebakia. So now when I wear this, they actually look so good, and it's very difficult for someone who does not know the story of the ankle strap to tell that this did not actually come with the shoes, because when I wear the shoe, it just looks like it's part of the design. So I really love this. Can't wait to wear it. I was looking for this color specifically because I have it in flatter shoes, but I wanted a heel so that I can actually dress up a couple of outfits that I have. Can't wait to style this. The next pair of shoes that I have is this slingbacks that I've also stuffed. I got this yesterday, by the way. No one has seen them, but I got them yesterday and they were quite disfigured. However, I noticed that they were very, very new. You can only see dust at the bottom of the shoe because I tried them on and walked them a little outside, and I also tried them on where I was buying them. But here's the story. I told you guys I love slingback shoes because they just remind me of a Parisian chic outfit. I just love Parisian style. But then I also really love the Mary Jane style. Of late I've been buying a lot of shoes in Mary Jane style, and their slingbacks actually have that Mary Jane style. I also really love a cap toe shoe, and this is a cap toe shoe. As you can see, I really love the contrast between the white part and the black part. So the shoe was very disfigured despite looking new on the patent leather side. So it's stuffed. If you can see anything peeking through the shoe, it's because the shoe is stuffed, and this was the best way for you to actually see how nice it is. But I'll put a trial on the side so that you can actually see how wonderfully the shoe fits me. But yeah, it's in a size 39, fits me. Surprisingly, that was a 37, it fit me. A 39 here fits me. It depends on where the shoe came from. And then the only problem I have is that this part is a little loose. It's not something that I'm worried about, but I wish it was a bit tighter. In any case, I'm happy with the shoes. It's black and white, which means it's a very versatile pair of shoes, and I can't wait to style this. So next up, for this I'll have to remove the stuffing because you won't be able to see the beauty of the shoes if I still have the stuffing inside. But it's this pair of mules that I got that are in a cap toe. Like, I really love these two-tone shoes, and this is in a size 38, a perfect size 38, and the shoes actually fit me very, very well. Now, the problem with these shoes is that the person who sold them to me a few weeks ago told me that the stain would come out. There's a stain here. I don't know if you can see it. I did everything to scrub it, but the stain didn't come out. However, I loved the shoe so much that I didn't even think to return it. I just love the contrast between the brown and the off-white color. I love the fact that the heel is chunky. I also love the fact that the sole looks almost new, so it hasn't been used much. I think the only problems on these shoes are because the people who sell these shoes, again, like to throw them around. I don't know why. It's like they don't realize how good the shoes they have are. But then this is Eldoret. A lot of the times these shoes are hidden. So what you see a lot of at trainers, because people here for some reason are always wearing sport shoes. But I love girly shoes, and I love this one so much. I saw a similar pair on Shein and on other websites, and they're quite costly. So the fact that I could actually thrift this was a win for me. It doesn't matter that it has this discoloration here. I'll find a way around it, and once I do that, I will sort it out. So that was the sixth pair. Next up, we go to a pair of Mary Janes that I absolutely love. This pair. It's very, very, very new. I got it a few weeks back. It's a very new pair of shoes. It's in a size 37 and it fits a bit snug. The 37s I've shown you here actually fit me very well, but this one is tight on my feet, so I've been trying to break into them. It's actually working. They're no longer painful on my feet. So they're very new, as you can see the bottom. I've walked around in them here when I was trying to break in. Let me chase this hand. There's a hand here. Well, it's gone, but yeah, so I tried to break into the shoes. That's why I've been walking around wearing them in the compound, but they were pretty much new, never been worn before. I loved them for their color, a nice red color, and I find any single excuse to buy red shoes. I love red shoes, red accessories generally. They just make an outfit pop, even an otherwise boring outfit. So I loved this because of the Mary Jane design. I also loved this loafer design. I also loved this detail at the top. The shoes are nice and flat. They're not boring. Of course, they're red. I loved the fact that the black detail goes up to this part, and the fact that the shoes are just unique. Like, generally, I haven't seen such shoes anywhere, and I wish I could find a pair in yellow. So while I still look for a yellow pair, this will do, and I'm super, super excited about wearing them. Next up, looks like I had 9 pairs and not 10. I have this pair of basic Mary Jane black shoes. Again, I love Mary Jane shoes so much, and these ones are also very, very, very new. I got them a few weeks back, and I really love them. They have barely been worn, and they're in perfect condition. They remind me of the shoes I used to wear when I was a little girl, especially when I was going to school. I loved such shoes, and they're back in style, which would explain why online they're very, very expensive. So this is a very basic pair, as you can see, but I love it because it's not completely flat. It's a wedge design. It's very comfortable. It's also in a size 37, but it fits me very well. It does not press on my feet. I love it because it's purely black, like it's plain black. And if you know me, you know that I'm very small physically, so when I wear Mary Jane shoes, I don't look out of place. I just look like I really should be wearing such shoes. So they look very nice on my feet, as you can probably see on the try on. I'm not going to try them on today. I'll try them on at some point within the week so that I can actually edit this video and share it. But yeah, by the time you're watching, of course, the try on is there. So the black is just perfect. I love it. It's amazing and I can't wait to style this. I'm going to be wearing this pair severally. I know that for a fact because they'll go with everything that I have. So guys, I'd run out of space and then my phone's camera started overheating, so I had to wait a few minutes for it to cool down. But it's the last pair I have here. So the last pair I have for this particular haul video is this shoe. It's another red pair of shoes. I loved it so much because it's a pair of loafers, and like I mentioned earlier, I love loafers so much because, again, any excuse to not wear ballet flats, I'll take any alternative to ballet flats. So this shoe has definitely been worn because the sole is not as new. The sole is not as new. For a lot of the shoes that I have here, the sole is pretty new, but for this one, that's not the case. But what I loved about it is the fact that it's perfectly fine at the top, like no dents, no scratches. Considering this is patent leather that has been worn by somebody before, this is actually a very well maintained pair of shoes. And again, I told you guys I'd find any excuse, like I normally find any excuse to buy red shoes. So I really love this pair so much. It was so disfigured. It's in a size 38, but it's big on my foot. So I'm thinking the person who was wearing them had a big foot size 38. But I can easily sort that out by putting in an extra pair of insoles, and the shoes will be perfectly fine. So again, for me, it's very easy to style red accessories, red bags, red shoes, because they just go with a lot of things that I own, which is why I'm always trying to find red stuff. I'm still looking for a few more red handbags, bright red. So that was the last pair of shoes that I had for this video. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this. If you can, let me know which one was your favorite pair of shoes, but I really love a lot of them here. My favorite was the blue pair of slingback shoes that I think was the second pair that I showed you guys. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to like, share, and to subscribe to my channel. Tell a friend to watch and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.